Hello, welcome back to Craftopia. Craftopia? No, Elden Ring. I was just thinking of Craftopia. Um, I don't know why. It's weird. Okay, so the ulcerated tree spirit. There's two ways I can think to fight it, and they're both annoying. Uh, First thing I want to do though, come in here. Find this. It's just because I don't have runes. I need to get runes for what I'm gonna do for the ulcerated tree mabob anyway. So let's go grab some runes. Because I do want to check out and see how that spear works, Nog Spear. Even though I can't use it yet. My long shot. Well, not a long shot. Let me just up my arcane by like 7. And then put on a specific piece of equipment. 42 spike me like a bastard. Uh-huh. So, the thing I wanted to check, which actually is convenient because there's this guy right here, is I think they're stronger, but they give more runes. At the very least, they give a lot more runes. If you could consistently get them to proc whatever that gold eye thing is. I remember the exact amount, but that was either 5 or 10 times as much as normal. Okay. So now, go over to the table of Lost Grace. The round table. And let's start off with the spear. I know I can't use it, but it'll make it quicker to do this if I have it here.
Now.
So this is one that gets only the +10. So it is decent equipment. This one's much stronger. I wonder if it's because I haven't just upgrading it or because the stats are split. Because the first stat, if you combine them, is about 360. And the second stat is about 100. And I can't tell if that's because I haven't gotten the arcane to wield it, or if it's because it's legitimately bad. Either way, doesn't really matter. I'll wait until I get arcane enough to judge it. So let's purchase thin beast bones. About 250. Item crafting, arrows, bolts. We have the blood. I don't think the rot will get me anywhere, but I will create 2 of them just in case I need. Oh, let's create a third so that it's maximized, just in case I need the extra damage. And I'm pretty much just going to be doing that with a lot of these, is just in case I need the damage type. Yeah, 10 of those. Sure to have. Basically, as many bolts as we can carry on us at one time. I don't think I can use... Oh yeah, they're ballista bolts, so I can't use them. Okay. $50, 60, 70, 80, 99. Go up to here. I don't know what the difference between this is. Arrow, arrow, arrow. Bolt, bolt. So let's start with these. Number out 99. Okay. There we go. Blood and poison are the ones equipped. Okay. All the way up. Drainage channel. That's where we need to be. So we're going back to the ulcerated tree thing. And yes, I know I haven't been able to beat it up until now. Makes me think I'll be able to beat it now. And that is... It's a cheese that I hope works properly. I do want to check something, though. It's a strange sound, but oh well. Support. So I have passive wards for bows, but not for crossbows. That's interesting. I wonder if they have skills, or crossbows are just so powerful they won't give them to them. Switch mid. Skills kick. On all of them. Okay. Up we go. Through sewer. This time it's not sewer jail. Old English. I don't know why I keep specifying it's in Old English, because technically they could have just gone, I like how this sounds. So, the reason I don't think this is going to work quite as much is because I don't know if I can actually make that jump, but really we won't know until we try. Oh, made it. And now we swap over. It's like this. I don't think this is going to fix anything for us specifically, but we can almost hit it. We can back up once it gets a little bit closer. Woo. We could be reaching though. I want to shoot poison arrows in case you can get poisoned. He just danced. I'm definitely glad I brought a lot of arrows because it appears I'm gonna need them. Okay, but the poison does in fact work. So does bleed. So glad this cheese is working. I feel like characters like this are the reason they had to make sure that things didn't fall off the edge. Swap this over to this. I don't think it'll proc, but was hoping at least it might do a little bit. Just like I don't think Scarlet Rot's gonna proc at least 27 or at all on this guy. It might. Oh, it did. I think it might. I don't know. It did. You know, this exact repeating pattern is why I hate this guy. Fighting in hand-to-hand. But I wonder why I wasn't seeing the results I thought I was going to. Still whacking him. Business. Stop being angry, so stop hitting the wood. I wish this guy was easier. I do. Poison just in case it procs, I doubt it will, but... Yeah, this is why I made sure to get as many arrows as I possibly could, because I thought something like this was going to happen. See, I don't think Scarlet Rot build-up is a thing that can happen, but we're gonna do it just in case. It's not gonna hurt at the very least, because we can still hit him with regular bolts if we run out, and it still does a decent amount of damage. I think now we can know for sure. He does not proc Scarlet Rot. So just because this is the best spot to hit, I want to stop hitting the wall. I just need to figure out. This is where she can be summoned. You know, actually, that's kind of convenient, because I don't have to spawn back there. Make sure I'm all set. I'm all set. Yes, of course I'm gonna assist her and not fight her. It's Millicent. Holy crap, she's gonna die. And so am I. Okay, she's not gonna die. But damn, they hit hard. Okay, but I can just repeatedly test this. Come on, just because he has a spear. Crap. Try this again. Can't use my special power on the first guy. I can, but it'll be a pain. Oh, come on, I was fucking shielding, and you wouldn't let me lock onto him until the last freaking second. Why do they all look like different versions of her? You know? Except with their hair down. It's so fast that I have to block and smack it no matter what. These ghosts are gonna be the death of me. One thing after another. Okay, let me just see if them fighting her, if she wins or not. I think they are her sisters, though. Seriously. And right off stage. Because why wouldn't I? And yes, I think they're all basically her, because they're all sisters, but they have different weapons. And, you know, she has a prosthetic arm. I wonder if there's lore about it, like maybe her Father kidnapped her or rescued her from them or something. Just you. Just specifically you. Seriously, I blocked your freaking attack. Okay, you I can kill without even worrying about it. So you die. Well, no, it's instead. Why is it sometimes she just dies? Like, she was fighting them all on her own. Before. There you go. Get him. Crap. And she was almost done too. There was just the one of them left. Oh, it's how close I was. I can literally see her kill them in the death screen. Okay. So attempt to help her, but not with the spear guy, with the hammer guy. Or, it's not a hammer, but it kind of looks like a hammer, but doesn't really look like a hammer. Get her. Get her. Get her. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Millicent's sisters defeated, returning to their world. So they go as like a group. Elfe, bracelet, tree. Rotten winged sword insignia. What does that do? Greatly raises attack power with successive attacks. A talisman depicting a raised prosthetic blade, an honor bestowed upon the Valkyries who serve the goddess of Rot. Greatly raises attack power with successive attacks. The four sisters were born in the swamp of Aeonia, and came to the Hallowed Tree under the aegis of Gowry, and yet those buds were doomed to never bloom. It's useful. There's something else. It's not here. Oh yeah, I remember what I was thinking about. That's the weapon. I don't want to use the weapon, but I do want to. Oh, she does that. I think it's funny that we can have a prosthetic. Oh, hello. I didn't
Thank
see
you
you
for
there.
lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person. If only in passing.
Nah, girl, you the best.
But this is where things end. I paused to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am. Please, let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes now, worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh, curse-laden, untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm. Please, the scarlet rot soon, curse-laden.
Okay, fine.
I wouldn't want such...
Only 'cause you're sweet. Gonna go back to Janie's channel. I gotta go grab something, so I'll be right back, and we're gonna go back to her and see what happens, because I think something happens. Alright. Time to dance with the one we brought. So, on this part, I don't really know what happens. I just kind of looked up the cheese method. And heard something about you get the needle that was put into her. So outside of that, I don't really know. And I'm glad it's not just me who fucking hates these things. They're the worst. Rip. Okay. I want to go one more time. Because sometimes you have to reset multiple times before it does what it do. I think I need like 100,000 to level up, so something like 2,000 anything like that. gonna be honest, it's always gonna be weird to me that you can't jump now with the roll button. I'm still in Dark Souls brain. Okay, she seems to be gone. I don't know which one of these is the place where you fight her. But we'll know if we're there when we get there. This is not it. So try here. There we go. Set up properly. What? I had to risk it. I need to make sure she doesn't hit my mimic too much, because she ignores basically the purpose of my mimic, which is him being a tank. Because he doesn't block enough. And so, with her quick attacks, when everything pretty much hits him for the same, she's the biggest pain we've had so far. Yep, she's doing that attack. See, my problem isn't that I know she, because I know I can get her first form down. My problem is trying to, keep my mimic alive when I do it. What happened? Whatever. It's too late now. Think about it. And I need to be careful to avoid this big slam attack. And... okay. If she's gonna do that, she needs to not fucking... she needs to just slam straight down. You understand? Because that's a big ass effect. And there's no warning about it or way to fucking counter it except dying and going again. Attack. Another attack. I don't like attacks where you can't stumble them. That's the attack is special. It's like, okay. Okay, Melania, Blade of Mikola. If I just yell out Mikola's dead, could you like go straight into your rot form or something? Oh, my Mimic's doing a good job mimicking. Doing her special, just block. Oh, you know what? No, just kill me. Okay. So first, apparently she can do her big attack whenever she wants. Not just once you get her weak enough. I don't know what buff she gets from hitting me, but I need to stop with that. Letting her hit me doesn't seem to be the way to go. That big attack she got on my Mimic is really what got him, but it didn't help that she did her big attack right before that. So she basically took out half his health and then took out the other half, and then he was dead. I appreciate how much I can stumble her here, but I always fuck it up when she gets knocked down. And it's not like I do a lot of damage to her either when I do that. Because I do think I've gotten it properly once. Last time. This is what I want. This is what I want to listen for this fight. But I have a feeling It would have been too powerful. Heal. Okay. She just went from her jab forward attack to her big attack. That's some bullshit. Unless she always did that for her big attack and I just never noticed, but that's bullshit. Why do I always feel like the more you fight a boss, the harder they get? Like, it didn't feel this way in every game. So somehow I feel like it's specific to this one. Yeah, she's doing big attack. And she did that. Trying to think. She has some pretty big openings. A lot of them. The problem is her speed. And then if she hits you at all, you're dead. Come on. Okay. Don't roll, just stab her. And you're dead. Okay, it only did a third of his health, not half of it. Of course. I feel like the Mimic would be weaker, but also stronger if they made it where instead of being just this tanky thing that copied all your stuff and did like a fraction of the attack and health, or attack and defense and all that, plus its own defense. It was pretty much your exact copy, except weaker attack. Because while it would get insta-killed by this lady, if it would just use its freaking shield, it wouldn't. It usually does, but I think it ain't hitting it, but I'm still stabbing. saw that coming. I think just trying to get out her first form is actually what's best, regardless of the Mimic, but I need to protect the Mimic. Is there any way I can take on that second form alone? Starting to get agitated. Starting to. It is agitating. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I just needed to see if it was actually gonna happen or not. So, first things first. Comment. And myself. Run forward, shield sideways. Back up. Stab, 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 stab. Shield. Stab. Why you gotta attack me? Okay, so she heals herself when she hits you. That's the issue. I was wondering what that was. That's another one of those bullshit things that I think shouldn't go through if you hit the shield. And it shouldn't work on your Mimic, because it's a ghost. And of course, she goes right into her fucking fast attack. Which I can't avoid no matter how much fucking shield or stamina I have. Oh, it doesn't even matter because she's at fucking full health. Okay, like look at that. She's attacking the dead ghost and regaining health from it. That's not a thing that you can do, lady. I can do a lot of damage to her. The problem is she heals so much that it makes it irrelevant. When she decides to do an attack, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, come on, let's fucking knockdown attack. There we go. Skip, skip, and then just run away. I can't run away. Like my mimic survives that, but I can't. Which is going to be a pain, because I know she's not going to do it just once. Okay, we can try that if we can even get back to the second freaking phase. So yeah, basically, it's RNG. Whether or not you can beat her in this first phase, not really. Like, if you're statted properly and all that, you can take all of her attacks and deal out a bunch of damage, but... you have to be statted just right, all that crap. And I don't do that. As you can tell, I play how I like. This attack, though, is just pure garbage. And nobody likes it. Oh, my lord. That attack is seriously trash. If it's gonna be that strong and that quick, it shouldn't have the healing, but I'm assuming the healing is like a effect that she does just in general on every hit, which is fine. Just, you know, do what you do with attacks if I was using one like that. And make the attack weaker, but in return, because it's so quick and you do so many attacks, it does more damage. Problem is, one of those hits from that attack, one swing, not like multiple, one can probably take out 90% of my health. And so it's not. If anything, it's fucking stronger than before. What I do is this. Drag her this way. And she killed him. And my problem is how many of her fucking moves has immunity. Like, take for instance some of the dragon breath moves that we can do. If you get hit while you're in the air, it'll stop the attack. Okay, so that's actually not 100% true, because like Fortisak's Lightning Spear doesn't do it, unless it's at the very beginning. But they can still attack you for full damage, and usually most up attacks, where you jump in the air and float there, are a mess, because if they hit you early on, you stumble back to the ground. But she doesn't do that, because she's a boss. And I think that's bullshit. If I can stumble her every step of her process, I should be able to stumble her when she's in the air. Yeah. I hate that that goes fucking past my shield. I get it's because I have no stamina, and she's using her fucking flurry attack, but it's still stupid. It's another one of those games where I wish you could go straight into the second phase if you've beaten the first phase. Like, they could even say you have to rebeat the first phase if you want, like, better stuff, and you're always set exactly how you were when you beat it the first time. But I still want to start in the second phase. Because of the attacks she decides to do, she doesn't get this stumble that she's supposed to. Okay, she's doing her weak phase stuff. Like that. She fucking spawns straight to the ground, which is what I feel like she should do. Apparently if you go directly underneath her... Nope, she can hit directly underneath her. Can confirm that was bullshit. How do you dodge that then? There is no fucking dodging it. Don't care about fucking videos. So the answer is no. There's no good way to dodge that first fucking attack, and she has a million bad attacks afterwards. That's what the internet tells me. The reason I don't like watching videos for bosses, unless they're like talking about how to cheese boss, is because they always have them go somewhere along the lines of, and then you just dodge it, and then you just dodge it, and now she's dead. So that means this is how you do it, right? Seriously. She has immunity while she stabs him. And somehow I'm not supposed to think that's bullshit. And she's doing it again. She has immunity while she's dodging, which is stupid. And she can dodge at any time, if you hadn't noticed. It's not just when she is free to. She can dodge while being stumbled. There she goes. Okay. Yeah. I hate that attack. I don't care that it looks cool. It's stupid. It goes through my shield. You have to roll it just the right time to avoid it. She's doing bullshit, which means we're not going to be able to beat her this time, but that's fine. And how I knew that was because she started running at the beginning. Because she doesn't do that just normal. Maybe on some kind of bullshit before she'll do that. Like that. Because, yeah, she's a bitch. I feel like they added, like, multiple starting modes to every boss. Just to fuck with us. Okay. You see this bullshit? Now that I've said that I feel like you should be able to knock her out of the air, sometimes you're able to knock her out of the air. I don't know why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I think, technically speaking, her character is probably still on the ground. Because it seems when you stab directly forward, where she should be, she's still there. Okay. That's the attack I hate, because she can fucking one-shot you, and it doesn't make sense why she does it. Like, at least I can quantify the flurries. It's a bullshit attack. It does a lot of attacks, and so it's gonna kill you regardless. And she gets a lot of health from it. And she can do it whenever the fuck she wants. So that's one thing. Her stab attack, which seems to have some sort of reason behind it, sometimes is stoppable, sometimes isn't. Sometimes is blockable, sometimes isn't. And will always one-shot you, even though it's just a singular attack for pierce damage, which I should be just as defended against as fucking slash damage. The worst part about her slashes isn't even the fact that there's so many of them, it's just that she fucking jumps around me when she does it. Because I could block all of them. And I feel like somebody who's cringy enough to call them Blade of Mikola, and is fast enough that they can attack like that, wouldn't jump around that much. Because usually they're touched in the head. Why does it seem like people who are in this game who are infected with Scarlet Rot, instead of slowing down or becoming weaker, just get super fucking powerful and fast? Like they fucking started a NOS cancel. See, I think probably the joke is the strongest characters in the game are the ones that are infected with rot, so they were originally the stronger amongst everything already, enough to overshadow everything, and this is actually their weaker form, but also the strongest characters in the fucking game. Which is bullshit. And I think it's just FromSoft trying to make fun of people. They're saying you're so weak, you struggle with somebody who's been fucking paraplegic for years. Can't even keep their mind straight. You suck. That's the aggression I get out of this. And I'm not sure if it's accurate or not, but it's what I feel. Just realized I was muted. I don't know how I avoided her flower attack, but I didn't completely. It was a bullshit attack. But I got to heal. I don't know how... I'm supposed to fucking even attempt that. Especially without the mimic. And so I couldn't be fucked to deal with it. Right now, until I get stronger. I need to find a way to get stronger, but... it's besides the point. Let's switch back over to these because they look better.
You to the east, ruined. Wherever there's a curse.
Yeah, so that's still what she says for that. Okay, so I want to go check on the turtle to calm myself down. Hey, turtle bro.
Greetings.
Give a prayer book, giant's prayer
What
book.
very well. Let us heresy is all things can. Oh, what very well. Let us heresy all
Dragon prayer
things
book.
can.
Let's see, those are sorceries, incantations. Ancient dragon lightning spears. Stabs our lightning spears from above. Dragon cult. On impact, the spears burst and trails of lightning covering area. So this is just like Fortifex's spears. And this is just like the death lightning. Okay, and then these two are the giant weapon flame attacks. Interesting.
You know, it's said that Lord Radic, a famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital, was once summoned to render Lord Radican's likeness in giant stature when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radican's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
Okay.
In the end, Lady Renala was left alone, cradling the amber egg Lord Radican bequeathed her. Now she devotes herself to it through forbidden rite, the grim art of reincarnation.
Yep.
You would do well to remember, severing a vow, strongest of bonds, has consequences ever more dire.
Well, I've already done that, so...
To experience the miracle, kneel in the basin at the back, and cleanse. Absolution will be yours. You know, it's said that Lord Radican, a famed when he and as such, it's...
No, I think... yeah, I don't have anything to atone for. I've only ever killed my enemies or not attacked them. Bosses excluded. I mean, sometimes I fought and killed them, but they weren't NPCs. And if they were, I went back and killed them later. Okay. So, I beat the Ulcerated Dragon. Finished Millicent's quest, got her needle. And then failed to beat Melania over and over again. And the next one I'm probably going to try and get stronger. How? I don't know yet. Probably going to look some stuff up, see if there's a way. So I'll let you know what I found next time.